Have you ever wondered what it's like to fly on an Indonesian domestic flight from Jakarta, Java to Denpasar, Bali with the Indonesian flag carrier? In this video, we fly with the Garuda Indonesia Boeing 737 for a 2-hour flight to Bali. We check if the food is any good on a short domestic flight.
Alright, so she received this.
And we have the most beautiful scenery along the way. So our journey starts right here in a rainy Jakarta. And after a quick taxi drive, we arrive at the Jakarta New Terminal to check in for our flight. So it is nice to know that Garuda Indonesia is actually a member of Skyteam and that you can use your other frequent flyer number to get miles on this flight as well. So the Jakarta Airport New Terminal is actually really impressive, and you have a lot of very nice viewpoints in this airport because there's a lot of glass used in the building. And also there are loads of shop facilities, which is always a very nice thing if you have to wait for your flight. And because you have such a nice unobstructed view of the runway, it is especially nice that they put in some lounge chairs at the windows. So there it is, our 14-year-old Boeing 737-800 delivered new to Garuda Indonesia in 2010. And this airplane features a 2-class cabin with a business and a economy class, and in total has 162 seats. After chilling around at the airport for around 1 hour, it is now time to board the Boeing 737 from Garuda. And with entering the plane, we got greeted by the Garuda staff and with some nice sweets.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
So there we are inside the Garuda 737. And I have to say, for a European, I'm really amazed to see these 2-class configurations in a Boeing 737, as normally I see these jets for low-cost carriers. And I have to say, the first thing I notice is the cabin quality and the difference from the screen of the previous Garuda flight, which didn't feel really responsive. This one was actually great and it did the job really well. And after watching the very nice Garuda safety video, it was now time for pushback and to head our way into the runway of Jakarta International Airport. And during taxiing, I spotted this retro livery Garuda Boeing 737. And right now it's time to leave rainy Jakarta for a sunny Bali. After a quick takeoff from Jakarta Airport, we were now above the clouds and we started seeing these amazing sceneries. And after about 10 minutes, Camila got treated with our personal fruit salad. Well, that is some service. And after around 30 minutes into the flight, we got treated with a very nice Indonesian lunch. So the dish was a traditional Indonesian nasi ayam and it was delicious. And it was actually really cool to be flying over Java, as this was the island that I did a road trip on with my friends on a scooter. This time we're flying over it. So and these are actually some views of active volcanoes on the island of Java. And now it's a good moment for our video sponsor of today, Serego. So Serego is a sustainable company that offers luxurious travel labels and passport holders. So in this label actually has an AirTag and a QR code for privacy, and it looks just really cool on your luggage. And with my code Nicky10 you get 10% off your order at serego.eu. And now let's go back to the video.
Let's begin from the cockpit. Just little information regarding the rest of our flight. Right now we are cruising at 37,000 feet above sea level. In a short while we are going to start leaving our cruising altitude for Garuda Airport in Denpasar, Bali. And expected time arrival in Denpasar expected at 20 minutes past 2 p.m. local time. There is a 1 hour time difference between Jakarta and Bali. Weather over Bali right now is good with visibility of 10 kilometers and super temperature of 31 degrees centigrade. And the end of behalf of Garuda Indonesia member Skyteam, we would also thank you for flying with Garuda Indonesia. And welcome to Denpasar.
And now we actually got to see those amazing views of Bali Island as we got in line for our final approach into Denpasar Airport. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the island of Bali.
Nama Garuda Indonesia, anggota dari Skyteam. Ladies and gentlemen, selanjutnya di Soekarno-Hatta International Airport in Saung, welcome to Bali.
So Bali Airport is actually quite crowded as it is a single runway airport and there are hundreds of flights coming in and out from all over the world. And after a short taxi drive, it was now time to deboard the plane and get into our bus to the nearest entrance. And I have to say, this is one of the coolest entrances that I've seen on an airport so far. So right now it's probably a good moment to tell you guys why we are in Bali. So some of you might know that my girlfriend Camila is actually an Angklung instructor for Saung Angklung Udjo, and this time she got invited to do a ceremony at WPP Stream, a networking event in Bali. And I was fortunate enough to attend the whole event. Alright, so what is it like to fly Garuda Indonesia on a short domestic flight in Indonesia? Well, if you like a little comfort on your trip, then Garuda Indonesia is the airline for you. It's just a lot more comfortable than flying Lion Air or Air Asia. And it also just really nicely conveys the Indonesian culture within their airline. The food is very nice and the staff is really stellar on every flight of them. And here are some nice highlights of our Bali trip. And at the end of the video, you can spot a little hint of the next video, which was very cool. So the Kecak dance in Uluwatu is really one of the most astonishing things that I've ever seen, and I definitely recommend it if you're on the island of Bali. And the next flight shouldn't really be all that special, but have a really nice surprise in it. Thanks for watching and see you guys later. Ciao!